Hi everyone, and welcome to video number 27, and this is the last video on Elizabethan England. Now, if you've been looking at the other videos, hopefully those videos will give you the knowledge that you need to do well in the exam. This video, the final one, is all about the actual exam itself. You've got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, the more preparation, the more smooth your preparation before the exam, the better you'll do. I mean, you don't want to go into the exam hall on the day feeling a little rough. Sorry, that's not good enough. No more. No, you've worked for 2 years and you want your performance on that day to be the best. You want to give a crowning performance. Right. No more jokes. I apologise. Now let's have a think about the actual exam itself. It's an unusual exam because what the exam board has done here, they've put two topics together in the same exam. There's the period study. You may have done something like Cold War, American West, the Middle East, and it's linked with Elizabethan England. That means you will have to have done revision for two topics on the same day's exam. Your teachers will help you prepare for that. Now, the timing of revision. Revision, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very important. Now, I have a clock here, and I suggest to you that you need to start your revision at past February. Yes, that early. past February. Get into February or at the very latest March. As Shakespeare said to Julius Caesar. He wrote in the Julius Caesar play, "Beware the Ides of March." Now the Ides of March, the 15th of March. And Shakespeare was warning Caesar something bad was going to happen to him on the 15th of March. Well, I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, please do not leave your revision too late. It's better to start in February. March, the absolute latest. 15th of March, the Ides of March, you should be revising. Why, I hear you ask? Well, here's a reason. You've got a lot to revise, not just in history, but your other subjects. Think of it this way. Imagine your favourite drink. I don't know what it is. Milk, water, orange juice, Coca-Cola, whatever it is. Now, I have here a rather large bucket, an orange bucket. But imagine if that was full of your favourite drink. Could you drink it all at once? Of course not. But if you took a little bit out of the orange bucket, there's my orange, which I quite like. Beautiful. If I took a bit out of that every single day, then I could drink the bucket full over a period of time. And revision, ladies and gentlemen, is like that. Don't leave it all to the last minute. Do a little bit at a time over a long period of time. That's my key piece of advice to help you prepare for the exam. Now, the exam itself, 1 hour 45 minutes. Remember, that's for both topics. Therefore, for Elizabethan England, you've got round about 50-55 minutes. 52 minutes, 30 seconds if you want to be precise. There are 3 questions. Question 1, or question 5A on the paper, but the first one on Elizabeth. Describe 2 features of some part of the course. 4 marks. Therefore, 5, 6 or 7 minutes maximum for that question. The second question on your paper, 5B, explain why something happened. 12 marks, round about 18 to 20 minutes on that question. And the final question, you get a choice. There are 2 options. They will give you a statement, and then they'll say, how far do you agree with this statement? 16 marks, roughly 26 minutes, so between 25 and 30 minutes for that. Get your timings right to give yourself the best chance of doing well. Now then, let's have a look at the 3 questions in detail. The first one, I'll give you an example. Describe 2 features of the Puritan challenge to Elizabeth's religious settlement. You'd immediately think, oh, I saw that on O'Toole's video number 6. Go and check it out if you've forgotten it. Video number 6, I dealt with that. Now, here's the key for getting 4 out of 4 on this question. Keep it brief, keep it straightforward, keep it simple. One feature was, or the first feature was, Puritans wanted very plain churches, full stop. That's a statement, and it is correct. But you need, in the second sentence, to put in some supporting information. They were against stained glass windows, or music, or crucifixes in the church, full stop. So you've given your feature and you've given your supporting detail. So you've got 2 marks there already. Well done. But it asks for 2 features. A second feature was Puritans were against Elizabeth's use of bishops, full stop. Statement. Then some supporting information. They wanted to replace bishops with normal churchgoers. They were against a hierarchy, so they didn't like Elizabeth being supreme governor of the church. Full stop. Supporting information. You've done 4 sentences and you've got 4 marks. One feature, statement, supporting detail. Second feature, statement, supporting detail. That's it. 5, 6 or 7 minutes, full stop. Let's have a look at the second question. Well done. You're doing well so far. Question 2 is all about causes, causation, reasons why something happened. Well, here's one. What could you do for this? Explain why Philip II of Spain sent the Armada to England. There's a question. Now, they always give you 2 clues or 2 bullet points. They are helping you because the 2 clues that they give you are reasons. Therefore, write about the clues that they give you. So let's have a look at this one. Explain why King Philip II of Spain sent the Armada to England. Bullet point 1, English involvement in the Netherlands. Bullet point 2, Drake's attacks in the New World. You can use those clues. Write a few sentences explaining why those events led to Philip sending the Armada. Why did they upset Philip? Why did he then decide the only answer was the Armada? Use the clues. Now, this is 12 marks, so it's a good question. You'll need to write quite a bit. You've got about 20 minutes. To get top marks, ladies and gentlemen, use the clues, but also include information of your own. Why else did Philip send the Armada? Maybe the execution of Mary Queen of Scots. You would have to know another factor and maybe write in detail again, at least 3 factors. Analysing, explaining why, proving why the factor is important in Philip sending the Armada. Use phrases like this. This was important because, blah, blah, blah. This led to. This meant that. This resulted in. These are all useful phrases, connectives that would help you access the higher marks because you are explaining why something happened. And of course, if you'd have looked at my video number 18, all of the reasons would be there for you. That's why I did the videos, and that's why hopefully you've made notes. You could always do a plan before that question and list the factors and then tick them off as you write about them. But you've only got 20 minutes. Try and do at least 3 factors, maybe 4 if you've got time. So you're doing well on this exam. Well done. Things are going well. The final question. About 26 minutes. Now it depends. Sometimes it might be 25 to 30 minutes you've got for this final question on Elizabethan England. And here they give you a statement. They give you 2 clues again to help you. Use the clues. That's what they are there for. And they also want you to have information of your own. Now, let's have a look at an example. Here's one. Religion was the main cause of the revolt of the Northern Earls 1569 to 1570. How far do you agree with this statement? You may also use Catholic grievances. There's the religion, Catholic worry, and the Earl of Northumberland. They've given you 2 clues. Use them. And any information of your own. How far do you agree? Well, again, 16 marks. I would do a very short plan. List all the factors involved in the revolt of the Northern Earls. Check it out on video number 9. They're all there for you. Yes, some were religious, but some were political, to do with power. Some were to do with money and finance. So they are other ideas. Remember the question. Religion was the main cause. So you have to come to a judgment. You have to say, right, how am I going to organise this answer? Well, here's a way of doing it. Nice and simple. There we go. Get a nice balance going. Way. So, one paragraph, you might have your reasons to support the statement. Yes, religion was very, very important in the revolt of the Northern Earls, and here are my reasons. Reasons for the statement. Reasons to support the statement. Religion was very important, or the most important. But then you could do the second part of your essay, the second paragraph. You could say, but there were other factors which were not religious. And then you could mention about politics or finance. In other words, factors which were against the statement. So you've shown the examiner that you are aware that there's a whole different range of factors, and you write about them all, both sides of the argument. But ladies and gentlemen, to get the very top mark, in your conclusion, don't just balance and be a high wire. Oh, look at me, I'm on the balance beam here, I'm not going to fall off. I can see both sides. Yes, you've shown the examiner that there is an argument for both sides, but the question specifically asked you, how far do you agree that religion was the most important reason? So you have to give your judgment in your conclusion. You have to come off the fence, get off the balance beam, and give your decision, your judgment. And to help you, you can use phrases like this. I agree with the statement to some extent, or I agree with the statement to a large extent because, boom, 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 and summarise your points. Or, I disagree with the statement to some extent, or I disagree with the statement to a large extent. Use those phrases to help you. So there we have Elizabethan England, all done. In the exam, detail, is important. For question 2, the explain why, and for question 3, how far do you agree, the more factual detail you can put in to support your argument, to explain things, to analyse things, to say why something happened, if you've got detail, factual detail, you'll get higher marks. And that's what all the videos have been about, trying to give you the knowledge. Now, this video has tried to look at the exam for you. I am confident, ladies and gentlemen, that your teachers will give you loads of very good advice. They will give you some previous questions or some questions from the books that will give you practice in the exam style questions. Elizabethan England is over, but as ever, there's a new part of the course to come. And look out for a new series of videos which will be on the Weimar Republic and the rise of the Nazi Party. They're coming soon. As ever, I hope it's been useful for you. All the best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.